Good morning guys, how are you? Today is Monday. We're back at the same page. This is the second video and pretty much final video of the Unit 847 Roscoe Street, Bondi, the Magnesium ZAP Activation Zinc Sheet Protection, the SCRP system under BCRP. Back to the ZAP installation. This is the map of basically how it was all done. As you know from the last video, if you've watched it, everything was inspected, connected, the potted connections to the reinforcements, the ZAP sheet with the activation paste, and everything was A-OK and multiple times checked with the multimeter. When everything was done, the potted connections into the holes that were made in the actual slab to the reinforcement were filled with a high epoxy, and then after that on Friday, which is 3 days ago, the unit was poured with the Ardex K15 minimum of 21 to 22 mil. In case of this unit, because the levels were all over the place, some areas took about 30 mil. When we added the Ardex K15, you had an aggregate with it. So we had 1 part aggregate, 3 parts K15, or a little bit less aggregate. Final coat on top, which is basically done on the same day, it was done in the K15 Ardex. K15 Ardex, you have to be supplied with certain retailers and wholesalers that basically supplies us with the actual product. I'll just take you around further into the actual unit. As you can see here, to get a better idea, we've used a certain tool. This tool was purchased by a commercial suppliers for floor leveling, which is basically a gauged rake with the gauge adjusted with pins. The pins are basically rounded off, so it doesn't remove the actual wiring or harm the wiring whatsoever. So as it drags across the Ardex, it basically gauges me on, I adjusted the gauges on around 22, 23 mil. And then basically after that, the surface gets feathered out with a finishing trowel. Basically the material, the quantity of the actual material, they come in 20 kilo bags. So all in total, pretty much with the aggregate, majority was K15 obviously. With the aggregate, it pretty much used around 100 bags, around a 1.8 ton. Looks really good and dry, very firm and sturdy on the actual surface, which is pretty impressed with the finishing result. It's pretty good. I hope these couple of videos help whoever's doing this thing. I reckon once it gets done the first time, it just becomes a lot easier in the next progress. Thank you guys. My name is Zanbaka from Zanbaka Building Renovations. Until the next one, thank you. Bye.